Hey, Ma, do you know what burst my bubble?
What burst your bubble, Andrew?
You're in like such a negative mood about this. I wanted to make a video.
I don't like making videos.
I know, I wanted to make a comedic video, and people like when you're a comedy straight man, but...
But I'm not in a comedic mood. I have to be in a comedic mood. And I don't like doing this. You need to find people that like doing this. I don't like doing this. I don't like to be on camera, TV, nothing. I don't like it. You like it. I hate it.
All right. Can we try to make a funny one at least? Okay, so Mama and I were driving yesterday, and we drove past a hearse, which is for funerals. And it was decorated with skeletons. They were trying to be funny. But you said that was inappropriate, right?
It was an old 1950s or 60s hearse, and it had a skeleton hanging off.
It was like a cartoon skeleton.
It looked like a real, like something out of a doctor's office skeleton, and it was in poor taste with kids in the neighborhood. It was creepy.
It was creepy. But there are radio shows like Opie and Anthony and Howard Stern that have gallows humor that make a living off of like shock jock kind of humor. But I guess if you're in a residential neighborhood full of kids, it wasn't appropriate. But I mean, obviously, like Dad, for example, has kind of like an inappropriate taste when it comes to comedy, and there are men in their 20s who probably like that kind of thing. I'm not saying the hearse with the skeleton on it was funny, but you know what I mean? There is definitely an audience for that kind of humor.
I guess, but it doesn't seem like in a like you said, in a residential area.
Like I said, comedy is subjective. Some people find my videos funny. There are other people that don't find my videos funny. I have a quirky and eccentric sense of humor.
Comedy is a hard thing to get into. It is, because everybody's taste is different.
Comedian Jim Norton, acknowledged that sometimes he'll go on stage, he'll tell the same joke in front of two different audiences. One time he'll tell the joke and it will completely kill. Everybody will start laughing in the audience. Another night he'll be in front of a different audience, maybe in a different city. He'll tell the same exact joke. Nobody will laugh. So it all depends on the mood, how you deliver it. You could even have delivered the joke exactly the same, but it could be a different crowd in a different state, and they won't laugh at it. So like I said, comedy is subjective, So like, I know sometimes I'll do the same kind of video in front of you, or like in front of Dad, and I'll get a completely different reaction. People are different, no?
Some people find things funny and ironic, some people don't. Some people have dry sense of humor, some people have very quirky sense of humor. So.
Right, I was thinking about potentially trying stand-up comedy. I know we talked about the comedy class, but I was obviously maybe in front of the Psychosocial Clubhouse for practice before I actually do it in front of a real-life audience. What do you think?
I think doing it in front of people and seeing how they receive it is, first of all, comedy, unless you're doing it just for fun.
Or maybe practice public speaking.
But again, acting and comedy, especially comedy, there's a lot of criticism, there's a lot of heckling, and if you don't like that kind of thing, it can be construed as bullying. And I don't think I would like people heckling me, even if I wasn't funny. You know what I mean? You want to believe that you're funny. If somebody doesn't, you have to be thick-skinned.
Right.
You have to be really thick-skinned. I wouldn't want to do that. I would do acting, because everybody's got an opinion. They like the film, they don't like the film. Some films are good. So you kind of know that already. But with comedy, you go up there wanting to be funny.
Okay.
And if people don't like you...
Lastly, on New Year's Day, 1 hour into the new year, I might have stepped on something that was like a hypodermic needle, and they put me on Essentris and Truvada for a month.
It was precautionary.
For precautionary reasons. I don't have HIV as far as I know. I mean, I got tested and it came back negative. So, it's almost a... What? My mom has a disgusted face. What?
You don't put that on the camera. Oh, by the way, I didn't say there's a HIPAA law out there just for this reason. You don't put your medical information out there.
I guess.
Oh my God.
Okay.
And that is what it is.
That is what it is.
Oh my God.
Oh, can you rinse my bottles?